Criticism and contempt are two of the biggest relationship killers. They go beyond expressing dissatisfaction and instead attack a person's character, intelligence, or worth. To identify if this is happening in your marriage, pay attention to the way you and your spouse communicate during conflicts and even in daily conversations. Criticism often sounds like blame or judgment rather than constructive feedback. For example, instead of saying, "I feel hurt when you forget our plans," a critical partner might say, "You never care about my feelings. You always forget important things." The key difference is that criticism attacks the person rather than the behavior. If you or your spouse frequently use words like never or always to describe the other's shortcomings, criticism is present. Contempt is even more destructive. It involves sarcasm, mockery, eye-rolling, or speaking in a condescending tone. If you notice that your spouse constantly dismisses your thoughts, belittles your opinions, or makes fun of you in a hurtful way, this is a major warning sign. Over time, criticism and contempt erode respect and create emotional distance. A once loving relationship can turn into one filled with resentment, where one or both partners feel unloved and unappreciated. Resolution. To stop criticism and contempt from ruining your marriage, you must first acknowledge their presence. Both partners need to recognize the harm in attacking each other instead of addressing problems constructively. The first step is shifting from blame to understanding. Instead of accusing your spouse, express your feelings using I statements. For example, say, "I feel unimportant when I'm interrupted," instead of "You never listen to me." This change prevents defensiveness and keeps the conversation focused on the issue rather than personal attacks. Building a culture of appreciation is another essential step. Criticism often arises when partners feel unappreciated. Make a habit of expressing gratitude, even for small things. Saying thank you for everyday gestures, like making coffee or taking out the trash, can create a more positive dynamic. Contempt must be actively eliminated. If you catch yourself or your spouse rolling your eyes using sarcasm or belittling, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, would I speak this way to a friend? If the answer is no, then your spouse deserves better. If past wounds have fueled contempt, rebuilding respect is necessary. This may involve counseling, reading books on healthy communication, or practicing active listening exercises. A marriage therapist can help couples break the cycle of negativity and replace it with constructive conflict resolution.